Once hailed as one of the most dominant forces in NBA history, Shaquille O'Neal is now caught in a legal whirlwind with a staggering $121 million lawsuit hanging over his head, yet it's his treatment of current players like Ben Simmons that's drawing fresh scrutiny. As O'Neal publicly criticizes modern stars for perceived weakness and lack of killer instinct, many are beginning to question whether Shaq is unfairly forcing younger players to endure the same pressures and emotional trials he once faced, but never truly dealt with. Is this tough love from a legend, or the projection of unhealed wounds in a league increasingly aware of mental health and player well-being? The legal battle stems from O'Neal's alleged involvement in promoting a now-defunct crypto exchange that investors claim cost them millions. But while that fight plays out in court, Shaq's role as a media personality and cultural force in the NBA remains powerful. His criticisms of players like Ben Simmons, who has struggled openly with mental health and performance issues, have raised eyebrows. Critics argue that rather than supporting today's athletes, Shaq publicly shames them, perpetuating a toxic environment of unrealistic expectations and old-school masculinity. Ben Simmons, once seen as a rising star, has become a lightning rod for this dynamic. After sitting out games citing mental health challenges and facing fan backlash, Simmons also found himself in Shaq's crosshairs. O'Neal accused him of quitting, lacking heart, and letting his team down. The attacks didn't just come from the analyst's desk, they mirrored the type of public flogging that can derail a player's confidence permanently. Yet what's troubling is how similar it sounds to the type of media scrutiny Shaq himself endured in his playing days. What's developing is a pattern. The same pain and pressure Shaq once resisted is being recycled and weaponized against the next generation. Rather than breaking the cycle, he seems to be enforcing it. It's the blueprint of trauma being passed down, the bullied becoming the bully. The irony lies in Shaq's status as a global ambassador for the game, yet his media commentary often contradicts the NBA's push for mental health awareness and holistic player development. This ongoing drama paints a complex portrait of a sports icon at war with both the system and himself. As legal troubles mount and public perception shifts, the spotlight on Shaquille O'Neal reveals a deeper issue within the NBA. How do we support players mentally and emotionally without dismissing the grit and greatness that legends like Shaq brought to the court? And more importantly, can today's stars thrive without having to survive the same emotional gauntlet?